everybody, welcome to another episode of Skyrim Special Edition mods on the Xbox One. I'm Cam.
I'm Seb.
Yes, I'm not sure if the Xbox One was played as part of the title or just like an addition I was throwing on there.
We don't know.
TBC.
I suppose it is. But we got an episode all about immersion today.
We do. I feel really immersed in this studio. It's like I'm really here.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
It does feel like that.
Whoa!
It's amazing what you can do on consoles these days. But should we check out mod number 1?
Yes, let's do that. Seb, it's the mighty battle. Man versus crab.
Yes.
Oh, man wins.
that was mighty.
That was mighty.
Man.
Wait. This crab is heavy. It won't let me move him.
You can't pick him up.
Oh, no. I got an idea. Oh. Yes. Go get him, crab.
Oh, no.
Oh, crap. Oh, no.
The second battle of the ages.
Why is he so mad at me? It's all right. We're fine. So, Seb, this first mod... Oh, shoot. Run! Kevin's not running. He just has places to be. Kevin's ready now. Oh, you son of a... Morgan. Jorgen, son of Morgan. Die, Jorgen. Would you just die already? Good.
There we go.
Ah!
How's that plan working out?
Whee! All right, Kevin's back.
Yes!
Oh. Yes!
Kevin wins the fight.
Yes!
Last witness killed.
No, Seb, that wasn't anything to do with the first mod at all.
Not even
But
slightly to do with
First mod is all about survival, and Kevin just proved that survival is not always easy. Sometimes you got to work at it, and that's
sometimes you've got to kill innocent men.
Sometimes you got to murder the innocent, and that's exactly what this mod is about. Well, not the murdering, but the surviving.
Yes.
Seb, this is Frostfall.
It is.
What is Frostfall exactly?
Well, its full title is Frostfall Hypothermia Camping Survival.
Okay.
And basically, this is a mod that makes it so that when you're traveling through the cold, that is something that you will have to consider. You will suffer cold damage. You also suffer fatigue.
All those good kind of things.
If you get wet, it's going to affect you. All sorts of cool, interesting, immersive stuff. It is super immersive.
So you're probably saying, hey, I don't see any evidence of it. Well, that's because it's not on yet. So basically, you install the mod, but then it's not done yet. What you have to do is you have to wait. Oh, Kevin's angry.
He is angry.
Let me just go somewhere where there's not something trying to kill me. So what you need to do, Seb, to start Frostfall is not just install it. Kevin is mad as hell that there's more he needs to do. But don't worry, Kevin, it's easy.
Yes.
What you have to do is go first person and just simply look up at the stars.
That is how I like to
admire
think
their
about
beauty.
things.
Look at that. Whoa! Start Frostfall. All right.
How many times that's happened to me in real
know.
life? All the damn time.
Pop-ups always when I'm just thinking. Lost in thought, Seb, you reflect back on how much the wilds have taught you about yourself over the last several days. You recall a book you once lost, yada, 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 survivor guide in Skyrim, yada, 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 yada. It's now in your pack.
Cool.
Great. So basically, you get the book, Survivor's Guide. That was the abridged edition.
All novels I've ever read
yada, yada, yada,
appear
yada,
in my pocket after staring at the stars.
Exactly. Here we go. So in here, it's not just a nice book. It's actually got all the instructions. So if you're unsure about how things work in Frostfall, you can just delve into this. It is written in a kind of lore-friendly way, but it does also have all the information you need as well.
Yes.
But the long and the short of it is, Seb, as when Frostfall is going, you now have exposure.
Yes, you are now prepared to face a colder, harsher Skyrim.
Now you can tailor your Frostfall experience as it says, and that's all actually done through if you go to magic and you go to powers, it's all here. All right. I'm comfortable.
Comfortable.
The air is biting cold, but I'm getting colder. So this is weather sense, which basically gives you an update of how you're doing right now. Oh, okay. Find Morvarth's lair. Let's leave.
I love that
alone.
it describes Kevin perfectly. It's like the air is freezing.
You're comfortable.
Your body is cooling down. You feel great.
So one of the most important things in this entire Frostfall mod is to make sure you're always wearing clothes. So because and also
true to life, really.
Also avoid water because these things make you really, really cold. But as a way of demonstration, let me just quick save here in case I die. Let's go in the freezing icy water. Have a little swim around.
Pretty freezing.
Yada, 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 yada. Kevin is still comfortable. Let's get our head under.
It's not deep enough.
Kevin, get your head under the water. I've picked the worst pond in the world to try this in. I always assumed this was deep.
The unwettest wet pond ever.
Exposure has increased. There you go.
Yeah.
So now you're cold. Now, what if we up this a notch by nuding up? I'll leave the ring of minor blocking on. All right, now Kevin is prancing about, and you'll see we have 0 coverage.
There we go.
There we go. Having a wee swim. The
water is frigid.
You are
freezing.
Okay, so now we're at risk of dying. You're freezing and drenched, biting cold. You're soaking wet. So it's all bad news. So let's put some clothes on before we actually die. Nice. And let's see. Look at that. Tells you how much coverage.
Your head has frostbite.
Our head has frostbite.
Oh my God.
Kevin, no. Watch out. Powers. We want.
Well, I assume we'd probably want to start a fire of some sort.
Yes. So we want to go to resourcefulness for this.
Okay.
And I think between these 2 pillars looks like a good idea. So, build campfire. The way you make a campfire is you need to put down some kindling. Now, I prepared earlier, because I've been in this situation before in Skyrim, not in real life, where you need to build a fire and you have no wood. So I got some earlier just by getting an axe and using the old chopping blocks. There we go. Add tinder, wood shavings.
Build fire.
Strike stone.
Oh,
Use that frostbitten head of yours.
Struggling.
You can actually light it with a spell as well, I think.
While this is catching fire, it's probably worth noting, by the way, that this mod does require another mod in order to work, which is Campfire Complete Camping System, which you can also obviously get on Bethesda.net.
So we're sitting by the fire. This is warming us up. Let's see how we're feeling. So you can't actually find out while you're sitting down. You're freezing and damp.
Freezing and damp.
Fire is soothing. You're getting warmer.
Stand in it.
We are warming up. Kevin can handle it.
You're
completely dry.
As the flames caress your testicles.
Yeah, yeah. Fire will probably go out.
Fire is still going.
Well, it might not be. We might just not see it.
Oh, I see.
I think we survived.
We seem to still be alive, except... Oh, no. Oh, okay. Warming our hands over nothing. I mean, you can see how it affects the, visually, how it affects the game.
Yeah, and it also affects your skills. So I think if we go into magic and active effects, there you go. So 50% health, magic, stamina regeneration, 30% archery. Oh, wow, everything is low. If we go items. Here it is. We can place our tent. All right. So if we go inside our tent, we can see...
It's home sweet home.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
And you can use light. That's nice. You can lie down. Ugh. Much better.
What a day.
Kevin's having a great time. What I love about this mod is, you can make just an adventure of just trying to travel around the land.
Yeah.
You know, like it can get in the way if you're trying to do particular quests and everything, and you can be in the middle of a conversation with someone and you're just like, you're freezing to death.
Sure.
So it can be a bit annoying, but if you just want to explore the world, you've played and completed Skyrim before, you just want a new immersive way to play it, this is a great addition.
As we begin to warm up in the glorious morning sun
Fire!
of Skyrim.
Oh my God! Come here!
It's good to be warm again.
Warm me!
Kevin wakes up with the lust to kill, the lust to shoot things. Though kindly, he's directing his lust towards these archery targets.
I know, man. What did they ever do to you?
I don't know. Well, before they used to do absolutely nothing, but now...
Oh, look at that!
They're leveling us up.
Wow!
Brilliant. About time. So,
and we're beginning to warm up as well because of all the training.
This is a great mod called Practice Dummies. You'll notice the ones over to the right there as well. And this mod basically allows you to improve your basic skills of one-handed, two-handed combat, archery, and magic, such as fire, sparks, and all those destruction-style targetable spells. Watch it. Watch how good we are. Basically, the idea goes that you should be able to train these kind of things up to a level. That level happens to be 30.
Hey!
Just on Practice Dummies, because that is generally what people do.
You can absolutely game it and do this, though, and get better at archery by doing this.
Look at that. But Kevin was training his one-handed on these Practice Dummies for a little while until he realized that he was already level 30. And in fact, on two-handed was already level 33.
In fact, if we have a look while Kevin loads, we can see one-handed's already 30, two-handed is 33. Allegedly, you can do destruction as well, though.
You can. You absolutely can.
So let's give that a go. No. Yay!
There
we go. Perfect.
Progress.
So it totally works. It totally works. All right, Seb, our next mod is no snow under the roof. And I have no idea what it does. No, it doesn't just remove snow under roofs, by the way.
Lies and deception.
Yeah, I mean, but it does do that because, you know, look, there's gaps in the snow under the roof and this stuff's kind of blowing in. But it adds a whole load of new, like, 3D deep snow around buildings, like where it would be likely to pile up and everything.
Sure.
So, and you can kind of see it there quite clearly.
It is obvious there. It's changed how the snow appears on the roof, I think, as well. You can see where bits of it have kind of like slid off. The thing I like as well is you can see where people would have gone up and down the stairs.
Yeah.
Clearing bits of snow out the way.
Yeah, that's really cool. That is really cool.
It's such a simple mod, really, that just makes the game look better, more believable. It makes
a big difference, yeah. Especially when so much of Skyrim is inside like snowy climes, you know?
Exactly.
That type of stuff would get quite annoying when you're like, there's just a perfect blanket of snow everywhere. It's like, that's not how it would be.
And of course, living here in England and you, of course, from Scotland, we have snow 95% of the year. So this is something we're more than used to.
If you want to know about snow, we can tell you about snow.
We can tell you about snow.
It's cold. It's white, although it's not really white. It just scatters the light, Seb. It scatters the light. See, we do know everything about snow.
We should do science.
We should do
science videos.
No, just do videos about snow.
Okay.
What's your favorite kind of snow?
Mine is snow.
Good.
Don't bother the Archmage unless it's absolutely necessary.
Hear that, Seb? Don't bother the Archmage.
Heaven bothers who he pleases.
Exactly, although he's actually not here to bother the Archmage on this occasion.
No.
He's here to learn how to make scrolls, because this mod is called Skyrim Scroll Crafting. Now,
it's actually a bit of a tongue twister if you try that a few times.
It is. Now, Seb, where are we?
We're in the College of Winterhold.
We are.
Which is correct. We're in the place where I said we are.
We actually are in Winterhold.
Definitely in Winterhold.
That is true.
Yes.
Now, do you remember from playing Skyrim before how there is that trapdoor over here, which takes you to the Midden? Well, we don't want to go there.
No.
But on the other side...
Forget everything we just said.
Well, actually, the instructions in the mod are a tad confusing because it kind of implies that you go into the Midden, but you don't.
No.
Go to the other side of the front gate and you will find an identical-looking trapdoor.
A whole new one.
Which instead takes you to Inscription Dungeon. What other kind of dungeons are there, Seb?
There's the Description Dungeon. There's the Inception Dungeon.
Oh, yes, that's a good one.
There's the
Death Dungeon.
Yes.
My favorite, yeah. Let's go and see what's in the Inscription Dungeon.
There's the Instruction Dungeon.
Well, this is much better than the Conscription Dungeon. All they did was send me to war. What we can do here is... Oh, free paper, mine. I saw it first.
You did.
I'll take the guide to scroll crafting, I guess.
That's probably a good idea.
Read it? Nah. Now, Seb, as you can see, there's this brand new table thingy over here, which looks really cool, and this is a table of inscription. Now, before you start to use it, a few things ye must bear in mind. You will need pretty much all the items in this room. So let's grab some rune books, some various salts. Carrying too much, don't care. Got scrolls to make. Let's take some
scrolls just because you can.
Actually, and some rolling paper.
And maybe even the basket.
Maybe the basket. You know, screw it. Basket's mine. You can't do anything.
You'll also need on the side of the table there.
Most crucial of all, you might say, the inkwell and quill.
Yes.
So, now we are armed with all the bits. Let us use the table of inscription.
Perfect. Now, the whole idea of this mod, while you're preparing the things that you will need, is just simply that you have to level up your magic skills, destruction, illusion, all of those things so high to be able to do cool magic. So the idea of this is to be able to leapfrog that a little bit while still remaining lore-friendly by being able to make scrolls of your own.
Exactly. Now, what I did forget is before you can actually make your own scrolls, you also need to level up. You need to level up your alteration.
No.
Yes. No, alteration, sorry.
No.
I lied. It's the wrong word.
It is the
enchanting. That's what I meant.
The one.
That's what I said. You shut up. So fortunately, we have some perks left over. So let's go to Scroll Crafting Novice.
And how many ones are there? So there's
Novice, Apprentice, Adept, Expert, Master. And of course, all it does is it unlocks the ability to craft scrolls of that magic level. So we can only craft Novice scrolls at the moment.
That's fine.
That is fine. So let's give that a go. conjure a familiar.
So what do you need?
Lesser soul gem, charcoal, and 19 rolls of paper. That's a lot of writing. Oh, sorry,
need
just one.
19?
No, you just need one. We have 19.
Say.
Hey, it's a long scroll. And if we now go into our items and we go to our scrolls, you will see.
Conjure familiar.
Conjure familiar is right there.
It's not worth very much, unfortunately, because, you know, some scrolls go for serious amounts of money. But at least...
And let's use it just to prove it works.
How? Our familiar...
Doggy
is a very, very
wolf?
large dog/wolf.
It is a
which
wolf.
is exactly what Kevin would have chosen.
That is true. That is true. Now, what if I spark it? Sparky the wolf. Oh, he's my own familiar. It's all right. I won. It's fine. Okay, now Kevin is very good. You know, Kevin, of course, used to be a championship Olympic diver.
He did.
So use your skills, Kevin. Here we go.
Big jump,
leap.
big jump, big jump.
And do the landing. Make the landing.
Come on.
Yes. The water is cool and refreshing. What a landing.
Because that dive was on fire.
Oh, now, here we are. Dark shade discovered. Where exactly?
That way, left.
Oh, right here.
Right in front of us.
All right, let's go into dark shade. Oh, dark shade's lovely. Seb, why are we here?
Well, to get out of the sun. So basically, this is a mod called Beast Skeletons. And it is supposedly a mod that is going to make dungeons less racist and more immersive. When you're finding skeletons in dungeons all the time, or you know, trolls who are definitely not high enough level to fight.
Now, so that troll wasn't much good, so instead we've come to... Where are we?
We're at Youngle Barrow, where finally... proof that this mod works and
that
exists.
Skeleton's got a tail.
That skeleton does have a tail, and that is because our mod creator decided that the skeletons of Skyrim were too frequently, as in to say all the time, human.
Look, Argonian skull.
Yeah, there are plenty of other races in Skyrim. How is it that there are no skeletons of those races scattered around in these ruins?
Well, now there are.
So that was an Argonian, but that's not the only ones you can find, although apparently there are a bunch of Argonians.
Whoa!
Oh! They went dead.
Are these all Argonian?
These one, well, they've all got tails, so I'm going to say yes. Although
We're
we'll
also
find out.
all terrible.
Wow.
That was easy.
Pushovers. Yeah, I guess these guys are all Argonian, but there are others. Apparently there are elves, and there are also orcs as well.
And Khajiit.
And Khajiit, of course, yes. So,
don't know where he went. He exploded.
Apparently they're going to appear in various dungeons. They're not going to be a common find. We actually had to look up where we were going to find these guys. However, free stuff.
Free book. Mine.
I love free books. However, you're not going to find them in like Nord ruins, apparently. They're going to be exclusively human.
Yeah.
But some other dungeons and ruins, apparently you will find various races, various different skeletons. A nice eclectic mix.
Well, Seb, that's 5 mods, all improving immersion for Skyrim Special Edition.
So immersed now.
Good,
I came in feeling kind of. Now I'm very.
Half and now
I
you're
can tell you that I do not feel chilly.
No, it's warm in the studio.
It is warm.
It is fine.
I am warm.
But that's because we built this fire.
Yes, exactly.
Which is very dangerous.
So
in a
good thing we
studio.
have the stream running outside. I will jump in and it will be cool and refreshing.
Refreshing. I like that every time you jump in, it goes. You were cool and refreshed.
Thank
and then
you.
It goes, you're drenched. You're freezing.
You're drenched. You're
dead.
freezing.
Yes.
Christ.
Yeah, and the fun thing, by the way, which I'm not sure if we showed, is if you do, like, freeze to death in the wild, sometimes you die, but sometimes you might, like, appear in an inn.
Yeah.
As if people have, like, saved you.
Which happened to us, but we ended up accidentally traveling halfway across Skyrim.
I don't know how that happened, but Frostfall's really cool. I mean, it just gives you so much more, just a really different way to play the game.
Yeah, we could do an entire episode that was long, just about
like
Frostfall.
a playthrough where you just try to survive from point A to point B in Frostfall. In fact, it'd be really fun combining with Live Another Life alternative start.
Yes,
because you could start somewhere like in Man in the middle of nowhere with just his axe and no clothes and see if you can survive or something like that.
In the cold.
In the cold.
Yeah, we're not saying that someone should mod it, but if you do, that'd be good.
But that already exists.
No, I mean a mod on its own where it's, you got to start.
Oh,
because I don't know if there's necessarily one where it's like you wake
Survival.
up in the snow with an axe and no clothes.
With the bare minimum of what you need to survive.
Whoever made, probably Arthmoor, because he makes everything.
Yeah.
whoever made alternate start, there needs to simply be one, which is you're cold, naked, and in the snow.
Yes, and with a hangover.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you have to survive.
Exactly.
Anyway, so let us know what you think of these immersive mods. Are you more immersed? Are you not immersed? There's also, I quite like the beast skeletons. I'd like to bump into more of those.
I was kind of hoping we would, but maybe we will.
I imagine that's when you leave on, and every now and again you're like, oh, I forgot I had that mod installed. That's quite obviously an orc.
You know what?
skeleton trying to kill me.
Investigating these mods on console is just proving to be a very different kind of experience.
Yeah, you have much less control. We can't just be like, oh, well, console command in this thing in this mod.
Nope.
Have to go and find it.
Oh.
And even then, if you can't find it, you have to be like, all right, can't really find it.
Can't find it. I guess we'll do something else. Also, still no chickens on Bethesda Net.
Hey, as soon as there are chickens, we will have chickens. And that actually brings us to questions and comments.
That's a very good segue.
Because Cold Gamer, which is very apt considering the topic we've just been doing.
Oh, yeah.
Cold Gamer says, Cam, Seb.
Yes.
I came for chickens, and I didn't see chickens.
No, neither did we.
I'm not mad.
Yes.
Just disappointed.
Same.
Which, as we all know, is the worst.
Yes.
The worst way you can ever be scolded. Oh, well, I'm sorry, Cold Gamer, but it's out of our hands. Until someone mods explosive chickens into Skyrim Special Edition, we can't do anything about it.
Yeah, we're terrible modders ourselves. We wouldn't know how to begin doing
even know what a chicken
Plus, we
is.
don't want to
Never seen one.
plagiarize the famous,
Yes.
the infamous.
That's a very good point, actually.
mod
The
that is
infamous maker who we don't know who it was.
Yeah, that guy.
That guy.
Guy who gave us our thing.
He's the best, or she is the best.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was one comment. So what other comments did we have on our first modding episode?
Well, the one at the top I have here is from Damon Blackfriar, who says, I'm not a programmer, but I'm afraid of open cities.
They terrify me. There's so much places you can go.
And that's the end of the comment.
Who are these people?
It's actually nothing to do with Skyrim.
No,
he's just afraid of open spaces.
He's agoraphobic.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
I'm not a programmer, but I'm afraid of open cities, even on my high-end PC. It seems like it would cause all sorts of game-breaking bugs and absolutely destroy FPS. Well, regarding destroying FPS, it didn't for us.
No.
So...
But we didn't have any other mods on it. I saw a few other
not major ones, anyway.
I saw a few comments actually on that episode being like, oh, I don't know about open cities. Another potential worry for people was that it might interfere with quests. So I don't know. Obviously, with these mods, you're using them at your own risk. Not everything is going to work potentially. So, but that's you feed that back to the modders, and they'll try and fix it.
I like to think that it's the kind of mod that you could have on, and if it's not working out, you could just turn it off, and nothing would change, with the exception of maybe you still have a horse like lingering around in town.
That'd be cool if you could take a horse in the city
and then lock him in.
Then lock him in. Poor horse. Never mind.
Yeah, we'll just have to get a mod that allows us to ride cow.
Maybe that's how cow got there, though.
I imagine that's how he just wandered in,
run in the wilds, and then got stuck.
Yeah, that must be it.
Cow.
What was the next one?
This was from Fergus Lyons. You said, while I still unlock achievements,
will I?
Wait, let me try again. Fergus Lyons said, will I still unlock achievements if I have the Open Cities mod? Great video. You will not get achievements with any mods on, even the tiniest mod.
That was actually
you will lose all
a comment that we got a lot, not just simply about open cities, but basically flat out, if I mod Skyrim on console, does it disable achievements? Yes, it does.
It does. Doesn't matter what it is.
But you'll get a pop-up warning you about that as well. So.
I mean, for some people, that's not a big deal, but some people are really into achievements, in which case I apologize on behalf of mods, but you cannot have them.
I bet there'll be a mod soon enough that will say achievements re-enabled.
I don't know. I think it's something, it's like a key part of, like Bethesda don't want it because you could be like cheating your way to achievements. That's why they've turned it off. So I don't think that would happen.
Achievements mean so much.
Exactly.
So the next one is D2 DAK 87.
D to DAK 87?
D to DAK 87.
Okay.
That guy says, so I've heard the PS4 version definitely has mods. Is this true?
Yes, it is true. It's definitely coming. It's definitely having mods.
Yeah.
Yes. Just not yet.
No.
But it will.
In fact, at the time of recording, I can tell you exactly how many mods there are on PlayStation 4 by going filter. There are 16.
16
mods
in
for PlayStation 4.
Yep, in the Bethesda Net. And how many for Xbox?
Currently for Xbox at time of recording, there are
79. That's good. There was 27 when we did the first episode. So there's loads more.
It is improving.
Lots to get your teeth
quickly.
into.
Yes.
Okay. Next question or comment. It really wasn't. It was more of a comment. Was from Dan Philpot1. He said, God, the FOV is disgusting on console. I mean, the field of view is definitely narrower. And also because on PC you can choose your field of view with
Yes, you
console
can.
commands.
Oh, that's very easy to do. Although
Yeah.
it does sometimes give you like the little gap in your arm.
Only if
and
you go
stuff
crazy.
Like this.
Only if you go to like 30 mil or something.
No, sometimes I used to get it wrong around, like, you know, because I think the average is about 75 degrees, isn't it?
Oh, sorry, yeah, I've gone the wrong way. So like if you went to like 90 or 100, that's when you
Yeah.
started to get really kind of the wide field of view.
Yes, yeah,
That's
way
when
too
you
wide.
would get the arm bits.
Yeah, and it actually makes you feel a bit ill. So,
Yeah.
I don't know. I wonder if it's something to do with a rendering.
Yeah. Oh, totally.
Thing.
I mean, you've got to render in a lot more stuff.
Yeah.
If you've got a wider field of
Again,
view. So.
maybe something someone will mod in. I'm not sure, but at the moment it's totally locked off. There's no way to console command mod that
Nope.
we know of.
Afraid not.
So the next one is from UC Dreezy.
You so dreezy. You see dreezy.
He says, who else cringed when they said they're in Dawnstar? We did when we edited it back. You know what I was going to do, because Cam edited this? I was going to edit that bit
Oh,
out.
I should have done. I meant to.
And not show off how dumb we are.
Sometimes
I'd like to think that was a moment of honesty from us then, saying,
was.
look, it's been a while, you know?
It has. It's been ages since we played Skyrim.
Maybe we're endearing in our naivety.
And there is a port in Dawnstar.
Yeah.
You know, kind of. I mean, there's a boat there. So,
the smallest port ever.
I mean, I'm gonna blame Seb mainly because he mentioned it, and I just agreed.
And the next
I
one,
just agreed.
but the next one is a burn on me as well.
Oh,
so-
great! I love it. Oh yeah, Harry Jenkins said it's
Are you sure
pronounced.
that's an N? I know it is an N, but it looks a little bit like it could be an R.
What? Oh, yes, Harry Jerkins. Harry Jerkins says it's pronounced chitin, not chitin, which didn't make it in the edit. I did cut this out, but I did correct Seb and say I think it's chitin.
And
but
did I
never
ignore
mind.
you? Because I feel like this is the kind
well,
of thing
then
I
we did
would
that
have
bit again, and you said chitin again, and I was
Oh,
like,
I
well,
was-
okay then.
Okay.
I guess that's what it is.
I guess he hates me.
Yeah.
Chitin, which I'm glad, because every time I said chitin, I was like, that doesn't sound right, but I don't know any better. So
Maybe you should have listened to me. Maybe.
yeah,
Unlikely. Anyway, next was Nick Luciano, who
Yes.
said, is the start mod available on PC? Picking up the remastered version on PC, and it sounds awesome.
It is absolutely on
Yes.
PC.
It's
yes.
been on PC for many a year, and it is one of the best mods. I love it.
And one of the great things about it is because it uses all in-game assets, the mod itself is quite small, and
Yeah.
any PC would be able to run it.
It's a
It
really
just
smart mod.
changes the way that the beginning runs. So great, great mod. Easy for anyone. All right, so the next one is from Cold Gamer.
No, we've already done that one.
No, we haven't. God damn it, Cold Gamer. I'm disappointed again. Geralt of Rivia.
Oh my- really? He watches us?
Wow.
Geralt, huge fan. Loved what you did in
Wow.
Witcher 3. Good job. Good job.
So he's referring to the Argonian, who I suppose is this guy, right?
Yes, so if you look at this picture now,
Hmm.
look at his cheesy face. I had not noticed that in the edit.
I-
But a few people pointed him out.
Assume he's just really happy to
It's
see
the
us.
way his face is like normal, and then suddenly,
Is it one of those
smiles.
like Kevin?
I think it was a smile of recognition that Kevin was back.
I think we all pulled that
Marvellous.
face, so I fully understand. And the last one.
Oh yes, this is from Barath14, who said he was more mused. I wonder if that invisible chest in Dawnstar is still there. And it is.
We can confirm.
It is. And if
It
you
is
want to
super there.
see, there's a video on our channel right now where we show it off. So why don't you go and watch that?
Yes.
Great idea.
Yeah.
There's probably some sort of annotation around me somewhere. One of those new cards. I'll put one of those newfangled cards in.
You can do that.
Yeah, they're great. They're super easy.
Yeah.
Click on that. And if you have any comments about mods you'd like
Yes.
us to do, or even just mods that aren't there yet, but you would like people to make them or bring them across from the PC, tell us why not, and we will read them out. And
Yeah.
if our videos keep getting lovely views, then maybe they'll find out through the medium of this show. Wouldn't that be great?
Yes, I suppose we should also say thank you to the folks
Yes.
who watched the Skyrim videos that we've been putting out so far.
Also, welcome to 25% of you,
Yeah.
because we gained an extra 25% of subscribers.
Yes.
Hello.
Greetings,
it's like
guys.
you hadn't seen us, and then you saw us in these videos, and now you subscribed.
Now you believe.
It's great. It's great. We've been
Maybe
here
we made back some of the subscribers we lost in our period of
of not doing Skyrim,
of just not
basically.
doing
yeah.
anything.
I mean, I guess the big question was, loads of people asked,
Yeah.
which we didn't actually pick out in the question and comments, was, are you going to keep doing Skyrim mods?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes,
Let this
we
be
are.
proof. We absolutely are. We're going to try and do it fairly regularly, and yeah, give you guys all the mods you need to know.
I suppose I should address very quickly, the elephant in the room, which is that we are allowed to do Skyrim mods.
Oh, that's the other thing we should say. Yeah. Like, GameSpot never said you can't do it. We just our contracts had like a year clause of not doing the same stuff as we did before, and it's been well over a year since we left, so that's why we're doing it again. No, it's all good. Yes, there was no like. GameSpot aren't going to sue us. Actually, they're not angry. It's fine.
Cam, where are we going after we finish filming this?
Dinner with our old boss. Yes. So everything is all good.
So if this is the last you see of us,
yes, that's true.
Then he has conned us.
He may be about to poison us
by luring us with steaks.
Yes, but so that it was just a tongue-in-cheek jibe at the beginning of the long playthrough. Like it's all good. But thank you for worrying for us. That's was
very
nice.
kind of you. I think someone during the live stream I did on Twitch, because we are going to keep doing the sort of the vanilla playthrough as well, just to try and level Kevin up. Sometimes in live streams, I did 2 hours after our initial first two on Twitch, and so you can go see that, twitch.tv/Cam and Seb. And someone was, I think, at one point trying to kind of offer me legal advice on it. But anyway, we talked about it a lot. But the archive is there if you want to go and watch the whole thing. It is extensive, and I died a lot. It was embarrassing.
Great. Well, that was a tad rambly, hence the cut. Did you see that cut there? Boom! Hard cut.
That
was
5 minutes of Cam going,
hard cut! I'm just going to keep hard cutting you whenever I shout hard cut, because I'm editing this one probably. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. There will be more episodes soon. I've actually been planning them out in our little document here on my laptop.
So ahead of ourselves.
Oh yeah, to make sure that every episode has a theme. This was Immersion, obviously, and there's going to be something completely different next time. So you'll have to come back to find out then.
Yes.
We also have some other exciting announcements coming very soon on Cam and Seb.
Yeah.
It's got nothing to do with Skyrim, but don't worry. Stop turning it off. Stay.
Hey.
It's good, I promise. And it will be here soon.
Yes. And don't forget to tweet us as well with your thoughts and considerations.
And still taking suggestions for the Kevin facts for the Mod 1, Mod 2, Mod 3, Mod 4 thing. I got so many great suggestions on the comments of the last video.
Yeah.
I'll put another comment in this one too.
We want a full sort of wiki of the facts of Kevin Van Noort.
Yeah, and then we can put them in a blog somewhere at some point, and people can add to them, and then we'll have all the facts there. Wonderful.
Lovely.
All right, Seb.
Yes.
Thanks very much for joining me.
As always. You say joining you. This is my house we're in.
Yes, true. Shall I go? I should probably leave. I should probably go to my own home.
Thank you for joining me, Cam.
You're welcome.
Yes. In my spare room.
Wait, why are you welcome? We did that all wrong. Bye.